Hi, everybody. This is the butterfly. I hope everyone is well today. Sorry, I'm a little bit late, but better than yesterday. I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about Nesara and hopefully do an exercise called the Jahari Window, but one thing at a time. Okay, let's start with Nesara Gesara. I'm not sure if a lot of you are aware, but being that we are in the time of Nesara and Gesara, I hate to leave that out. I got to remember to include that in the Nasara talk because it's not just about Nasara, it's about Gesara because Nasara is about America, everything happening nationally in America, and Gesara is about everything happening in the rest of the world as far as financial freedom, free energy, cures, about 6,000 cures, inventions. I'm talking about like anti-gravity machines and things like that, if you can wrap your mind around that. But another thing that I noticed about the Nasera, there's going to be a lot of economics released for humanitarian purposes, right? So what I wanted to get a sense of was like in the movement, like what's your humanitarian purpose? Like what would be your project? Because since we all have different attributes to contribute to the movement, um I was wondering like where do you find your where do what idea do you have that suits you best in the movement, if that makes sense? you know um because there's going to be a lot of humanitarian efforts. There's going to be a lot of land, doled out specifically for humanitarian purposes. Let me go to the comments so I can see who's in here. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Robin. I'm so excited for Nasara and Gesara too. That is one of that is just like everything I'm focusing on. I was also watching a video today about the med beds. If you get a chance, you guys check out Weekend Warrior. He has a lot of great information, not just about like the political aspect of the movement, but like a lot of interesting, layer type stuff. Like today, he had a video regarding the med beds. It was just like it's just everything, and it also had like this picture, and it looked like people were standing in this giant spaceship with like a giant window looking at Earth, right? Because all of this stuff looks like it's at a space station. But I'm so excited for that part to be revealed. And I just wish they would just come on with that part already. Because, for myself, I understand that, you know, it's going to take a while to clean these people out because, when I think of the depth, of people involved in everything that's been going on for years. You know, like I was driving my car the other day and there was like this construction worker and he's taking these measurements and all of this stuff. And I'm thinking, about the dumbs, which I'm gonna do a video specifically about the dumbs, and just like the levels of it, and also in conjunction with the dumps, I'd like to talk about a place that I learned about many, many years ago that we may be, it might be revealed now, and it's called Agartha. It's about the world within our world of the beings that live within our world, and they actually have like their own moon and everything. It's just like our world and our earth is just so it's such a mystery. It's such a mystery. So we have so many things that go on here, and the Sarah is going to be the revelation of so many of it. I'm so excited. Um, but what I wanted to really focus on, what I wanted to really encourage people to do is like, um, think about your gift, right? Think about what you're good at. Like, I'm so glad you're here, Rabbits, because I was thinking about you today. I was thinking about how you were making your own dog food, and I'm like, how awesome is that? Like, people love their pets, and that is such a valuable talent. You know what I'm saying? A valuable contribution. You know what I'm saying? Because like pets are like family. I know my cat is my family. That's my annoying kid. So like that is an amazing talent. I would just listen. What do you think of? Hi, Rosie Pie. Hi, Rabbits. What do you think about making cat food too? I would totally order cat food from you, okay? Because the cat food that I buy my cat, sometimes it depends on the variety. It'll it'll make him vomit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like gross to clean up, and I bet it's like he's uncomfortable or something. I don't know, but I feel like that's such a great idea. And getting back to the point of the humanitarian efforts, right? Regarding the Sarah Gesara, right? There's going to be like land being given out. There's going to be like, I mean, resources. So we really have to start thinking about how we're going to come together to make this thing work. You know what I'm saying? And what is going to be our contribution to ourselves and to the movement. Because this is not only about like making our dreams come true, it's about like creating the world and maintaining the world that we want to live in, right? So there was something I wanted to say. Oh, I wanted to tell Namaste Rose Pie. Thank you so much. I receive it and return it to you. Forgive me, guys, if I just ramble on and I'm not looking at the comments right now. I will get to the comments. It's just I find that sometimes when I stop and I look at the comments, I lose track of where I want to go. So forgive me, forgive me. I'm just gonna get through this really quick because I want to do like a fun exercise called the Jahari Window, and because on the Great Awakening, like I might have mentioned before, it's not just about awakening to all the things that's happening in the world. It's awakening to our higher selves, our other selves, and kind of like joining them together and getting a symbiotic understanding of them. You understand? Because we're going to be working together, as one, and we're really going to have to like start to get used to that. So, what else did I want to say? Oh, I wanted to tell you guys a story. Now you know me and my stories. um, the it's sort of like the story I told you guys about the lion and the loving, not letting love disarm you. Because people, if you let love disarm you, you give away all your powers because of love and admiration and all of that, you will leave yourself open to attack and possibly, your life, giving up your life. So, with that being said, it reminds me of another story that I read the other day, and it just is perfect for the message that I'd like to convey. Okay, um, it's like a story of like this fox and a bullfrog, right? So the fox, he's very dapper. He's very dapper. He's like very gentleman like, and everybody admires like the way he dresses. How he carries himself. So this bullfrog, seeing the admiration that the fox has, he wants to be like the fox. So he gets dressed up in the same outfit that the fox has on, and he practices standing up on his feet, and he's puffing up his chest and puffing it up and puffing it up because he wants to be of the same stature as the fox, right? Because he just doesn't realize like the value that he has as a bullfrog. But they keep telling his friends are telling him, listen, listen, stop trying to, be like the fox. You're a great guy. Just be yourself. And he's like, no, no, I've seen everything that the fox, how people react to the fox, and I really like it. You know what I'm saying? And I admire him too. So I'm just gonna be just like him. So needless to say, he puffs himself up till he bursts. Basically, he wasn't satisfied with himself, what he could do, who he was. So he ended up destroying himself trying to be someone else, you know. And I hope that drives the message home that we can only be ourselves, So I'm just hoping that we are all trying to be our best selves because, we all have the same value in the source's eyes. It doesn't matter. Some people may be good singers, some people may be good dancers, some people maybe good gardeners, chefs. What I'm saying is this, you know, embrace your gifts because they're yours, okay? And nobody can do your gifts better than you, just like you can't do someone else's gifts better than them. So rather than us being in competition, of puffing up our chest to destroy ourselves. I just want us to really think about how we're going to work together to get all of our harmony and all of our wonders and magic manifesting. You know what I'm saying? Yes, paradise. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Alice. Um, oh, what did I want to do? Oh, I wanted to teach everyone how to find their life path number. Okay, in case you don't know, while we were watching the nephew Red Pill the other day, he mentioned that his life number was 7. Okay, I don't know if any of you know how to find your life number, but just in case you don't, I'd like to help you find it because, since we're on a journey to self, knowing everything about ourselves is very important. You know what I'm saying? Which will bring me to my next exercise, which I feel is so much fun, but it's a journey inward, if you will. The Jahari Window. Okay. Now, how you find your life path number, okay? What you do is you write down your birth date, right? You write down the whole thing. Like if you're born like March 4th, 1994, like my daughter, that would be 03 uh 04 1994. So you will put a plus sign in between all of those numbers. Okay. Which is so funny. I never did my daughter's life path number before, but anyway, I guess I'll do it later. You add these numbers up, right? So my life path number is 3. So I add my first numbers, I add them all up, and then the ending number, which is 30, I add those together. 3 plus 0 is 3. So that's how I ended up with my life path number. Now, is your 6? Okay. Oh, that's a good number. My husband has 6. Sandra, yeah, my husband has a life path number of 6. Yes. Now, once you find your life path number, go to Google, or if you use DuckDuckGo or whatever these search engines, whatever search engine you feel comfortable with, you go and you look up your life path number, okay? And just read everything it says about your life path number, okay? And then I would like for you guys to think about what resonates with you regarding your life path number, okay? That would be a good exercise for you. How do you do it again? Oh, you write out your birth date, the whole thing. Like, like mine is 10/27/1973. So I wrote you write down the whole thing and you write plus signs in between, right? So you add it all up and then you equal, and the like, if it's a two, it's going to be a two-digit number. Like, say if it's, I don't know, 12, right? You're going to add the 12. You're going to, 1 plus 2 is 3, so that was is 3. My numbers is like, my fingers is like, you're going to add your the ending number, right? So it would be 1 plus 2, which would be 3, so that would be your life path number. You're so very okay. Yes, your number is, yeah. Let me see. 2 plus. I'm gonna see if I can put this up. Let me see if I can put this. Yeah, awesome. You see how Sandra did that there? She adds up everything in her whole entire birthday. You know, and then you look up and then you find things, and then you will find things about yourself. That's so cool. That Sandra, that was the first person I was able to put the comment on to the screen. This is awesome. I'm really enjoying this. I had to get a little bit more organized this time because I felt like I was all over the place. My last video when I was talking about the moon. But yes, okay. Which now brings me to Jahari Window. It's a very good exercise. Um, and I just drew up a little sketch for you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can. Uh, I gotta be able to do better than this. I gotta be able to try to put like a screen and a screen, on the side. Well, basically, your Jahari window is like four boxes, right? And this is like the Jahari window. It's like a window, kind of like into your personality, right? Some you can see in and some you can't. Okay, let me explain. Okay, now the first window we're going to discuss is your arena window. That's ARENA, just in case you'd like to look that up, for yourself. And this window is the window that we call is that's the known to self and the known to others window, right? So, like, okay, what I mean by that is, okay, I know and I'm a woman. Okay, I know and I'm a melanated being. Okay, these things, I know that I may be funny. I may, you know what I'm saying. The things that I know about myself and that are apparent to others. This is your arena window. Okay. Then we go to your blind spots. Your blind spot is basically what people think about you, but you don't know that they think this about you. Like, you may think, okay, I mean, like, you may not know that everybody at your job really doesn't like you because you never let them talk, or whatever the case may be, or they may think that you're too shy, or you should speak up for yourself more. These things you may not know about yourself. Like, I don't know if you ever heard the expression, you really can't see yourself. You know what I'm saying? Is Or like, if you're in a situation, it's hard to see when you're in the middle of the situation. So sometimes you would get like a third party to really, assess the situation. You know what I'm saying? To really give you a clearer view, more like a bird's eye view, if you will, right? So that's the blind spot. Then we come over here to the facade, and that's basically like what you know, but no one else knows. You know what I'm saying? No one else knows this about you. Like, you may I don't know. You may like to eat alone, but you're forced to eat with a bunch of people, but no one knows that. Or you might like to sing in the shower, but nobody knows that. You know what I'm saying? Or just the things that no one else knows about you that you keep to yourself. Some things that, those things that you're like, listen, I'm going to take this to my grave, or your skeletons. This is in your facade because, you're gonna always put your, these are the things that you're gonna keep to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep to yourself. 11. Yours is 11. Awesome. So is that your ending number, or is that uh like, is that your ending number? Because if that's your ending number, then you have to add one and one, and then that would be two. So then your life path number would be two. Let me see. Two, three equals five. Right, right, right. Absolutely, absolutely. You're right, Sandra. That's five. So, Rosie Pie, if your ending number is 11, you would put a plus sign in between that, and then you would add one plus one, which would be two. Rosie Pie ending is 2 and 9. Oh, okay, so then your life path number is 11. Yeah, your the ending is 29, so you would add 2 and 9, so your life path number is 11. So look up your life path number, and embrace it. Embrace it, see what resonates with you, you know what I'm saying, and embrace it. So where was I? The facade. That's known only to self. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might know that you drink too much, but you're not gonna tell that to anyone. You're not gonna admit that to anyone. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying? These things are what you know about only you, what you know about yourself. Then we come to the unknown, which is like the most exciting part of the Jahari window for me, because this is where you don't know your where a person is not aware of their full potentials, their full abilities, you know what I'm saying, and what they may or may not do in certain situations. Pistol Cloud, so ahead. um you welcome. Yes, I love it. So look at, I'm gonna look up you guys life path number two, if you guys don't mind, because I love that kind of stuff, because we're gonna get into astrology as well, because that is really my forte. I really was going to start like a whole channel just on astrology. It was but I realized ever since I was a little girl, I always used astrology to navigate my way through the world, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to use it as like just astrology. It really can be connected to so many things. And, the best way to get through to a person, in my opinion, is when you have them try to discover things about themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, back to the unknown. So, the unknown is this: you may not know how brave you are, until you are put into a situation where you're forced to demonstrate your braveness, right? Or you may not know how well you can communicate to someone until you are put in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Or you may not know what you are capable of until you're put in that situation, which gives me which brings me to this something that I learned about during my digging in the rabbit hole, right? It was that like a lot of these celebrities, right? And these politicians and these black boule, these people that have been caught in the spider web of wickedness, right? I think of the way how they're caught, and I'm like, I don't know. Okay, now you guys just bear with me, right? Now, I don't know what I would do in this situation. I'm still considering it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was never put in this situation, so I don't know what I would do. This is where we are at in the unknown area of our Jahari window, right? Now, according to reports what these wicked beings were doing to the celebrities. They would approach the celebrity with a gun, a young child, and a camera. And they would they would force the celebrities at gunpoint to rape the child on video camera. Then they would be forced to shoot the child. Okay. And then you're in the caught. You're in the trap. You're caught. There's nothing there's no way out for you except for like kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or go on. So, and if you're gonna do that and then kill yourself, you might as well have said, "Listen, kill me," because I'm not gonna do it. So that's just my take on it. I'd like to know, what you guys take on it, because another thing, women are going to be in the forefront of high councils in our new era. Okay, so it's going to be more well rounded. It's not just going to be men that, talking their big talk and wearing the big Pooh hat. Our voices is going to be heard. So, with that being said, I just want to know, like, what do you guys think about that? Like, what would you know? What would you? Yeah, like, yeah, they are disgusting. That I was thinking the same thing, Rabbit. Like, just kill me, because after that, I can't really go on. Like, I can't go on. I can't enjoy anything that you're giving me. I can't even like performing. I can't continue. So, like, it's just like every time I try to, like, I don't know what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, I don't know what I would be have to be in my position. I just would be like, look, fuck it, kill me, because I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't, and I guess I won't be famous. I never wanted to be famous. I've always just wanted to be rich so that I could just help people. Like, because I could never understand why these people have all of this money and there's people still fucking starving. Especially like those commercials that would be, you know, uh with the Ethiopians, with the childs, with the flies on their eyes and stuff like that. I would be like, God, I would be praying, God, why can't I be rich? Because I need to help these people. I cannot stand it. It just would be too much for me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Because I know I'm so different. I just need to know like what other people think about this. You know what I'm saying? Because not only that, it's like these parents, like they're literally like selling their children. You know, they're literally selling their children for fame, for money, for accolades, just for, just material things. You know what I'm saying? And just losing their soul. So, like, that's another thing that I'm happy for with Nesara, because look, you got $1 million. What do you need to be acting like, what I'm saying, a low life for? You don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that will just like erase the desire. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I know that there's a part of naivety in that, because some people in the core of them, you know what I'm saying, in this facade area, they really like being the boss of other people. They like looking down on other people. They like lording over other people. So Nesara is not going to be a good look for them. You know what I'm saying? Because people not going to need to be listening to their bullshit when they got their own money, when they got their own interests. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to encourage people to like really think about, you know, uh, nourishing your own talents. You know what I'm saying? In your own ideas, because we're all going to come together as one, and they're all valuable and on any level. You know what I'm saying? So, um, with these humanitarian efforts, we're not going to be working for each other. We're going to be working with each other. So we really have to be able to keep our egos in check. And another thing I wanted to mention, because again, it came through in the message, the movement is not above infiltration, right? And the dark can masquerade as the light. They can masquerade. I mean, not for long, because it would take too much work. You know what I'm saying? When you are the light, it's effortless. But so the dark could masquerade as the light. And once you see the dark peek through, you better believe it. You better believe it. So we have to be vigilant in that because like what came through in the message, like we all thought we was gonna be going to another dimension where it was gonna be like 20 rainbows in the sky at any given time of the day. It was gonna be pink and lavender clouds. You know what I'm saying? The lands of milk and honey. You understand? But as they said, nowhere is better than here. You know what I'm saying? Because Earth is really beautiful. It's just like, we just had so many ugly experiences on it that, we just wanted to go somewhere else. But really, nowhere is better than here. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go there, you'll simply be there, which will be another here. You know what I'm saying? So, if that makes sense. So, we really just have to make the best out of what everything that we have. And I wanted to like I just wrote down a few words that I feel that may have spiritual blockages attached to them. You know what I'm saying? And in the new world, we're not going to need any of these things. So I just wanted to like, throw these out there so that we can all be mindful of them so that if they even try to creep into our vibrational field, we smack it out. Okay. So I feel like these are energies that will block our spiritual blessings and our spiritual journey. Okay. Now you can correct me if I'm wrong. You can add if I leave anything out because I am not opposed to different perspectives. That is not what I am. I welcome perspectives because I want us to be able to share and converse and be confident in how we feel and be able to discuss it. You know what I'm saying? So one that selfishness. Yeah, that's gonna have to go. uh Ego, pride, greed, jealousy, envy, resentment, guilt, shame, covetousness. That's basically goes back to what the story I'm saying. Like, be satisfied with what you have because what you have is for you and what they have is for them. Okay? So you need to be, what in the devil? Is somebody calling? No, Shan. No, 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 no. I'm so sorry, guys. Wait, Shan, I am on live. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know how to like stop this thing when what the devil? All right. Okay. I'm gonna have to try to put this on silent or something. I don't know, but just let me just run through these real quick. I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. Dishonesty, feelings of superiority, and feelings of inferiority. Okay, because like I have said many, 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 many times before, we are all equally valuable, equally loved, and equally awesome. You know what I'm saying? So, um, let me see. Right, okay. Now, I wanted to say one famous quote. For so a man thinketh, so he is. So if you think you can't do anything, that will be the truth. But if you think you can do everything, that will also be the truth. So I hope, now that's all I have for today, guys. And I hope I was, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, and because JFK is here again, because, we can't pray for easy lives. We got to pray to be stronger men. You know what I'm saying? And in addition to that, we did not come here to serve fictitious money governments. Okay? We came here to bring heaven to earth. So let's get started. What y'all think? I really hope you guys enjoyed my show today. I really enjoyed you guys joining me, and I hope everyone is well. And please always remember that you are your best hero. Okay? You are your best hero. We're stronger together. We need everyone on the battlefield using their best power. So don't be so busy watching someone else's light shine that you forget to shine your own. I can't wait to see what you guys got going on. And I'm going to be doing some interviews. I want to invite my subscribers to come and have a conversation with me about their interests. And like we can really talk about it. And that would just be wonderful because where we go one, we go all. And I love you so much for watching. Thank you, all of you. Please be well. Namaste.